Starting lineup for your Brooklyn Nets. At 4'6", number 12, Joe Harris. Man in the middle, 6'11", number 21, LaMarcus Aldridge. At guard, 6'11", number.
And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, you know, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten your clamps.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got Jalen Noel, Anthony Edwards out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. Now here's Simmons. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
An elite facilitator, Simmons has great court vision, outstanding court vision, can make every type of pass. The offense seems to flow a whole lot better when he's out there.
And Simmons himself once said, if I don't need to shoot the ball, I won't.
He gets his greatest joy, B.A., from setting other people up. When he can make a play for somebody else, that's when he's most satisfied. It's a rare quality, I think, that should be celebrated and not over-scrutinized like it is with Simmons.
Irving with it. Russell covering. And they double up Simmons. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Russell against Simmons. The baseline J. And too long on the shot. Outside Durant. Out to Harris. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Harris passes to Durant. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And here's Edwards outside. Aldridge pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that one's good by Durant.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession, and this time, LaMarcus finds him.
Now here's Towns. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Can't get it to fall.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And it's Irving off the drive. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Boy, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Pass to Noel. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Vanderbilt, no good. The Nets with the lead. Durant, pass to Aldridge. Up top, Durant. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Here's Irving. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Andre Drummond is checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for Durant. And it's Curry in for Harris. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. Beasley's checked in for Noel. And it's Beverly in for Russell.
Well, I tell you what, there's a little bounce to Beasley's game. This fella, he can get off the ground and elevate on you.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Beverly, the pass to Reed. Curry against Edwards. Beverly outside, and there's a 3-second violation. And here's a guy who's been playing his heart out, and it's earned him the Player of the Month award for the East, Ben Simmons.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Now here's Irving. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And stolen by Edwards. Beverly outside. Pass to Beasley. Takes the three. Brooklyn with the board. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Here's Beasley. The Nets making their last shot. To the paint. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there, just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
On the attack, Simmons. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Beasley for 3. He shot that time, not on target. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. The kick out to Griffin. Pass to Curry. Outside Irving. Shoots over Beasley. No good on the buzzer beater. Ben Simmons getting it done for the Nets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
All right.
And always ready in the clutch. Kyrie Irving says he saved.
You know, for me, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute.
You know, Irving, perhaps underrated as a tactician, Grant.
Oh, yeah, it's a chess match indeed. One move, one play, sets up the next.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper so far.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of the sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that. And it's Simmons missing. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Well, we knew something might happen with Ben Simmons, and clearly he and the 76ers just weren't on the same page. Now, sometimes the relationship between a player and a team just runs its course, and after their disappointing postseason exit last year, it was time to part ways. So I'm sure Simmons is definitely looking forward to reinventing himself with his new team.
Drummond's checked in for Brooklyn. Aldridge comes in for Ben Simmons. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Timberwolves. Harris passes to Drummond. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And some solid defense from Towns. Russell against Aldridge. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Beasley outside. 3-pointer. That one doesn't drop. for Brooklyn. They've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Irving against Russell. Now here's Aldridge. He's closely guarded. 5 to shoot. Back to Irving. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Goes up from the top of the key. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Noel. And Aldridge with the block.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
Irving for 3. The shot no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Puts it up from 12. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Irving for 3. And they'll get another chance. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field.
Second quarter.
Out to the right wing. Russell from outside. Pure from 3-point range. Now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Tries to snap the cold streak. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Now here's Durant. His last outing, he had 20. The 3 from Curry. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Reed. Now here's Edwards. Guarded by Durant. Reed, a screen on Durant. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Now here's Durant. 4-3. Minnesota with a rebound. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And Simmons gets it to go.
They do not need Simmons to be a 3-point shooter. If he can hit the mid-range, Jay, that opens up a lot by itself.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Over Simmons. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Welcome to our 2K Sports Studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight. And with a game that's shot for shot, back and forth, neck and neck, mano a mano, safe to say they're dancing cheek to cheek, huh?
You lost me there at that end with the cheek-to-cheek stuff, Ernie.
You're getting weird, but I like it, Ernie. I like it with the cheek-to-cheek.
Thank you, big fella. That means a lot. Guys, let's move on. Time to focus on thanks as always.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Jalen Noel out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Edwards. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You know, if you follow the career of Russell, he's never had a chance to get completely comfortable, in my opinion. Tough breaks for him in his journey thus far.
Here's Noel after the basket by Brooklyn. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Here's Simmons, and it's Simmons with the jam.
Sensing the contact coming and adjusting his shot accordingly. Nice recognition and adjustment by Simmons.
And you know Russell would love to have a long stretch with a team.
I know he certainly would, B.A. I mean, he's always seen major injuries to other stars on his team, which has obviously affected him. Coach turnover in his career hasn't helped either. I think he's made the most of it and has tried to stay focused, and I still think he's got a lot of good days ahead of him.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Karl Anthony Towns.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Knocks it down from distance.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game. Beasley's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Substitution. Malik Beasley.
Here's Noel. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Towns over Aldridge. Good D by Aldridge. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Simmons finds Aldridge. Now here's Durant. And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, B.A. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier, and they should have that right and option.
Towns a screen on Harris. Here's Edwards. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Aldridge. Now here's Durant. He has 6. From deep, here's Simmons. The rebound by Beasley. Timberwolves shooting the rock well at 46%. Pass to Towns. Over Aldridge. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Up top, Durant. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Durant's got 8.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
So the Nets making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Beverly comes in for Noel. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's McDaniels, guarded by Durant. Beasley outside, from outside the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit for Brooklyn. They've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And the shot's good by Irving.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Reed. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Misses, and the dry spell continues. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the basket by Brooklyn. Reed passes to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. Not going to go that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Here's Drummond. Harris left side. Beverly against Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Now here's Beasley from the arc. No luck on that one.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And Durant with the big finish.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Beverly outside, tries to spin move. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 down low. So that's the Nets 5. And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
Timberwolves shooting just 37% so far in this one. To the wing, right side. Beasley outside. Up top, Reed. Pass to Russell. Four on the clock. That 3's off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When he gets aggressive shooting, and I think Simmons is at his best when he's attacking and being aggressive, earns a trip to the line there as a result.
Drummond's checked in for Brooklyn. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Noel comes in for Beasley. Minnesota with the ball. Down by 15. Pass to Russell. Now Beverly. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Russell against Simmons. Russell to pass to Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Noel after the basket by Brooklyn. Outside Russell. Back to Towns. Outside for Russell. The 3 ball. Drummond grabs the miss. And the Nets shooting it at 61%. A terrific average. Irving, the pass to Harris. Simmons against Russell. And that one's good. Simmons. And the Nets lead by 19.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to Minnesota.
It's a t-shirt bonanza. I'm telling you, we got t-shirts for everybody. But we only give them out to the loudest fans. You want one? Let's go. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Outside Russell. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. It's offline from half court.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Russell, the pass to Beverly. Over Harris. That's good from Beverly. The assist by Russell.
D'Angelo Russell.
Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Irving. Drummond up top. Pass to Noel. Out to Beverly. 1:42 left in the final quarter. Towns is screen on Drummond. The floater. Beverly shot off.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Durant, pass to Irving. And the Nets, another 3!
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
Only 2 meetings between these teams, so you know they're savoring taking this one against the Timberwolves.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ben Simmons.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Drummond, it's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Oh, Drummond with a block.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Durant draws the double. From deep, here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Towns, no good. Russell against Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. No good there.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of tap, allowing him to clamp down on the shooting.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, Joe, congratulations. A great defensive effort for this team tonight. Can you elaborate more on what happened on the defensive end?
Everybody was just locked in. You know, we just did a good job executing the game plan, knowing personnel, flying.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.